Chargepoint stock price prediction. What is going on with Chargepoint, guys? So we're back with another video. So I hope you guys been doing good. And in this video, we're going to talk a little bit about Chargepoint. A lot to cover, guys, because Chargepoint has been on an absolute roller coaster ride. So you know how bullish I was about Chargepoint back when it was under the SPAT ticker symbol SBE when it was around $10. So congrats you guys that bought in super early. And then we had like this ridiculous run up here where it seemed like all the EV stocks were just pumping and it looked like big tech was coming back. And then as you can see here, once Chargepoint hit around $36, it came all the way back down to $23, guys. So we're going to talk about what basically caused a lot of this recent crash. We're going to talk about the recent offering. We're going to talk about the upcoming lockup period. And then we're just going to talk about my overall long-term sentiment for Chargepoint, guys. I've been working really hard to revamp the website. There's a lot of great content that I've posted on the website, and obviously I try as hard as possible to post videos. I'm going to be posting more videos for you guys, but be sure to check out my website. It's investortrip.com. If you guys want to check out some of the deals, instead of going through them individually, I'm just going to post all of the stock and crypto promotion deals where you guys can get free crypto. So just be sure to head over to investortrip.com/deals, or you can find the link in the description, guys. Okay, so let's head back into the meat of the video. So the reason why I wanted to make the video now is because now I believe Chargepoint stock is oversold. So obviously I was really excited to see this price increase, but we've seen this before in the past with Chargepoint. So if we kind of just step back a bit, we go back to the 1-year chart, we can see that we've had quite a few peaks where the prices run up and then a massive crash. So last year, at the end of last year, it ran all the way up to almost 50. Crashed back down to 20, and it ran up again to 30 back in April, crashed back down, and recently it ran all the way up to about $35 or $36, and it crashed back down again. So one of the reasons why it's doing this is simply because even though Chargepoint has been doing phenomenally in terms of fundamentals, okay, they increased their revenue last year, even though 80% of the drivers were off the road. They're on track to increase revenue again around 30%. It just seems like the sentiment overall is negative for EVs. And I'm going to talk a little bit about the recent correction in the stock price, okay, guys? Okay, and I know it's a little bit frustrating. Me as well. Chargepoint is one of my top 3 largest positions. And in hindsight, I think, should I have just sold when the RSI ran really hot around 70 and it was at $36? I could have, I could have bought it back cheaper. But, for me, this is a stock that I really want to hold until 2030. I still have my $3,000 price target in mind. I'll probably have to reduce that a bit because there's been a bit of dilution recently, which is exactly what I want to get into right now. So before we talk about some of the reasons why this crashed, one of the biggest reasons is that there was some recent dilution, but it wasn't a ton of dilution. So let's get into that. Okay, so yesterday they finally priced the offering. It was for 12 million shares. There's around 304 million shares outstanding. So at 12 million shares, that's literally just around 4% of the total shares outstanding. And they priced the offering at $23.50, okay? So, this isn't a bad thing, okay? The company decided to raise some money. They're going to use that money, obviously, to grow the business. The dilution was only around 4% of the total shares outstanding, and I think the sell-off was completely unwarranted. But I can understand a lot of people, perhaps if they bought here at $36, they're completely frustrated now. So now we're going to talk about a couple of reasons why I think that this is a nice buying opportunity. So the first one is, if you guys aren't familiar, you guys seen any of my past videos, you know how bullish I am on the EV industry. We all know that Chargepoint is the leader in the United States, and the United States is finally catching on board when it comes to EV growth. And I want to bring up this article to show you guys exactly what's going on. Okay, so as you can see here, this article actually makes Tesla look even better. I'm going to talk a little bit about Tesla in my next upcoming video. But this video says that Tesla leads 95% increase in electronic car sales in America. So what are we looking for here? Well, as you can see here, EV car sales are up 95% in the United States. This is huge news considering that last year European EV sales were just up a lot, and it just looked like Americans really weren't so interested in electric vehicles. So as you can see here, it says a new report from Experian digs into new car registrations showed electric vehicle sales grew 95% between January and April 2021 compared to 36% for the overall US car market. It says Tesla is leading, its leading market share is around 71%. So what does this mean for the EV industry? Okay, so obviously it's a good sign for Tesla, not so good sign that Tesla's market share is going down. But the most important part is what this does for ChargePoint. Remember now, ChargePoint is going to benefit simply from more EVs on the road, guys. So the eroding Tesla market share is actually another positive side for ChargePoint, because if you guys aren't familiar, Tesla does have their own supercharging network. And a lot of these companies that are basically eating at Tesla's market share, like Chevrolet, Ford, Nissan, they don't have their own supercharging network. So these cars are going to have to be charged either through partnerships or through third parties like ChargePoint. So the more EVs we see on the road, the better, okay? Even Tesla owners can charge their vehicle at a ChargePoint station. So this is good news, and it's kind of the opposite of what's going on in the market now. So while they've released news that the EV market is growing in the United States, EV stocks are selling off. So me personally, I'm going to be buying more shares. I think this is a fantastic point. The dilution does worry me a ton, but it's only 4% of the shares outstanding. There's tremendous support for Chargepoint stock at $20. Now, me personally, I haven't sold a single share, and that might be a mistake. Okay, I held through the peaks of $45. Held through this peak of $35. It was really nice to see those profits kind of add up in my account, but I'm thinking big picture here, guys. I don't want $36 a share. I still want to hold out for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 per share. So while there have been some other EV stocks like Blade and stuff like that where I've been swing trading, I'm not swing trading ChargePoint. I'm simply buying. Because for me, this is a big tech company that is going to profit the most from the transition from the ICE vehicles to the EV vehicles. I don't want to sell it now and then, a year from now, 2 years from now, or whatever, think, oh, I shouldn't have sold it. This isn't the type of stock I want to mess around with. For me, it's just I'm in accumulation mode. I love the price, $23 a share, absolute phenomenal price for me. Fundamentally, this company is going to continue to grow its revenue, okay? Yes, I think a few people are saying, oh, it's overpriced. Oh, the lockup period is coming on August 26th. These are all normal things, guys. This company is only literally hasn't even been around a year. Okay, so if we even think about when the SPAC merger was announced, that was last September. So it's so early in the game. If you bought at the top, like I said, this is not financial advice, but I think it would be very wise to buy the dip, okay? And the reason why we're buying the dip is the same reason why all of the EV stocks that are dipping are good buys long term, because this is just the beginning, okay? This is just the beginning of the electric vehicle movement. ChargePoint is going to probably be the leader, in my opinion, in terms of vehicle stations. That's why I'm so bullish on them, guys. So like I said, I'm going to be loading up the truck here on some more shares. I think this is a panic sell-off, okay? Just a few days ago when Joe Biden was talking about his infrastructure plan, or just a few weeks ago, we were at $35. We've seen the potential at 46. We've seen the potential at 35. In the long run, this company is going to trade on revenue, and as long as we continue to see more EV sales, ChargePoint is going to benefit in the long run. I'm not worried about the stock price now. This is a phenomenal buying opportunity. The RSI is just too cheap, sitting at around 31. Anytime we see the RSI, this is when we buy. As you can see here, last time the RSI was around this point in March. This was a phenomenal buying opportunity, and there was a huge run-up. So ChargePoint is a little bit volatile. It's going to run, back and forth. If you want to swing trade this stock, it's okay. You can simply take a look at this RSI. When it's running hot near 70, sell. When it's running low near 30s, in the 30s in RSI, buy. But for me, I'm just accumulating. I want as many shares of this company as possible. This is big tech. We know how well Amazon, all the market leaders of Amazon, Google, and all these companies, ChargePoint is in that category when it comes. They're the clear leader in the U.S. EV market, so that's my favorite play right now. in terms of EV charging station stocks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the promotional deals on my website again, investortrip.com/deals. I'm going to be updating that page on a regular basis as I find more deals in the stock and crypto space, so you guys can get free stocks and free stuff like that. If you guys enjoyed this video, please smash the thumbs up button as well and hit the red subscribe button or subscribe to my channel for more videos. That's until next time, guys. Take care.